Welcome to Rest in Their Story, where calm meets remembrance. Tonight, we honor a poet whose words were small, but whose impact was vast. Let your breath slow. Let your thoughts soften. And let's begin. Lucille Clifton was born in 1936 in Depew, New York, a town so small it barely made maps. Her parents were working class. Her mother wrote poetry but never published. Her father worked for the steel mills. Their home was modest. Their lives were ordinary. But Lucille's voice was anything but. She wrote simply. She wrote clearly. She wrote powerfully. Her poems were short, often just a few lines. No punctuation, no flourish. Just truth. Truth about being a black woman, about motherhood, about survival, about joy. She once said, "I write to celebrate life. I write to honor the lives of ordinary people." But the literary world didn't always honor her back. She was a black woman, a mother of 6, a survivor of breast cancer, a descendant of enslaved people. And through it all, she wrote, not to be famous, but to be heard. Her first book, Good Times, was published in 1969. It was praised by critics, but rarely placed beside the towering names of the time. She didn't write in grand metaphors or academic riddles. She wrote about hips, about grief, about God, about surviving. She wrote about menstruation, about miscarriage, about slavery, about joy, about the moon, about her children, about herself. She wrote, "Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into a kind of life? I had no model, born in Babylon, both non-white and woman. What did I see to be, except myself?" Lucille Clifton didn't ask for permission. She asked for presence. She was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize, twice. She never won. She was passed over for major awards, major anthologies, major stages. Her poems were called domestic, plain, too black, too woman. But they were exactly what they needed to be. She became the Poet Laureate of Maryland, the first black woman to hold that title. She taught at universities. She mentored young writers. She published over a dozen books of poetry and children's literature. And still, she remained grounded, humble, fierce. Her poems often began with lowercase letters. They didn't shout, they whispered, but they carried the weight of generations and wrote about her ancestors, enslaved, silenced, erased. She wrote about her body, scarred, sacred, strong. She wrote about her children, loud, laughing, alive. She wrote, "The cancer does not speak, but I do." Lucille Clifton believed in survival, in celebration, in the quiet power of being. She died in 2010, but her words live on, in classrooms, in journals, in the hearts of those who find comfort in her clarity. Tonight, we remember Lucille Clifton not for the prizes she didn't win, but for the lives she touched, for the quiet revolution she led, one poem at a time. So as you drift into sleep, imagine her, sitting at a kitchen table, pencil in hand, children asleep, moonlight spilling across the floor, writing truth, writing survival, writing celebration. Thank you for resting in her story. Sleep well.